So, transgender affirmation and transgender transitioning to detransitioning. Where my heart goes out to it, I experience, me personally, like when I was weightlifting and bodybuilding, no matter how much muscle growth I actually attained, no matter what I could measure, no matter what could be measured on my strength, compliments from others, whatever, when I looked in the mirror, I was never big enough. I never had enough musculature. I was never lean enough, much to my physical and psychological peril. And, as a result, I feel a personal nature to the dysmorphia that I imagine others feel when they believe they're born into the wrong body. Whether it's like that episode on TV of in the medical program that it had this person that he was sure that he was only supposed to have 9 fingers and he needed to get rid of the pinky, and he imagined that pinky as an appendage, the same way that we would imagine an unpleasant growth on our body as a I don't know what the word is. I don't want to use the word normal, but I can use the word normal. As a neurotypical individual is okay with their 10 fingers. This cat wanted 9. The danger, and where my heart goes out to it as kind of a word to the wise. In the case of this story, it didn't end with the 9 fingers. He managed to sneakily remove that appendage, and it was okay for a time. But then the obsession became his hand. So he cuts off his hand. And then the obsession became his forearm, and it was okay for a time, and so on and so forth, until we get essentially an episode of The Twilight Zone. It doesn't address the root cause of the condition. So by normalizing it, instead of being able to properly diagnose and give care for it, we end up on the other side of dysmorphia that can no longer be managed. So you mutilate yourself either physically or chemically, and there then is no care from that. The turning back is even more complex, and the care is potentially less complete. And of course, the issue with that happening to youngsters is, it's one thing if a person has the life experience and the maturity to understand the potential consequences. In our youth, we have no bearance on understanding potential consequences. No different than the problem with pedos. When they do the things they do, you are damaging another deeper than what meets the eye. Just because one person has certain proclivities or perversions that could push the other individual or the other people in a place that can't be remedied, and that's immoral based on my compass. Now, as for society, and to answer a question that I had in a video recently about why communism is anti-humanity, and what Elon Musk and Jeffrey Bezos and some other remarkably intelligent people want to push for population, is the more individuals are populated, the more the percentage of highly intelligent people will be brought into the community. The less number of people, the less likely you are to bring highly intelligent people into the community. And highly intelligent people in the community have the potential to solve problems, to help humanity moving forward. So, as a communist or a dictator, it's better to be anti-human, similar to those demagogues in the past that their first order of business was to kill all university professors, and then eventually, and I can't remember the individual was, but if you wore glasses, because glasses were associated with intellectualism, those people were sent to the wall. What say you? Inquiring mind want to know.